Hello YouTubers, and welcome back to Saber's Lair. This is part 5 of my Mossberg 500A shotgun project. There you see the receiver. I finally got that completed. And let me tell you that this has been a nightmare to finish. I've had to fight the weather, as well as painting it. After 8 tries, that's right, 8 tries, I have stripped and painted this thing 8 times. I finally got it to a level where I felt it was acceptable enough to move forward. It's not perfect, but it does look a lot better than what it did before. And let me tell you, I live in Oregon, and our weather here during this time of year is very crazy. You can have several days of 50-degree weather with sun, and then you can get down into the 30s with rain or snow. For 4 or 5 days, you could have a half day with sun and rain, or you can just have, days upon days of rain. Originally I was going to go with the Alumahide too, but because of the weather, I decided that I would try to go ahead and do it with Rust-Oleum. After I did some research, I felt comfortable that I could do it. And the initial painting, I primered it, and initially the primer works fine. Didn't really have any problems with that. It was the paint. The first painting came out blotchy for some reason. I'm not sure why, and so I stripped it again. And basically the different types of things that happened were I had a wind gust come up and knock the stuff I was using over, knocked the receiver onto the pavement and bounced into the dirt just after I got done putting the last coat on it. But the main problem I've had was a lot of running, and I'm not a professional, but I'm not dumb either, and I've used to spray paint trains and walls in New York, so I've used spray paint before, though it had been quite a few years. Anyway, and for some reason the paint that I was using was just not working for me. I'd get it painted, have to go over it, and then it would run. I was trying to paint from 8 to like 14 inches away, doing light layers at first, like 2 light layers, then kind of getting in a little bit far, closer to the receiver, and spraying it. And no matter what I tried, I would always have some kind of a problem until today, when I finally got a coat on there that I thought would be acceptable for me. And again, it's not perfect. It still has some dings and stuff. There was a spot right up in here. You won't be able to see that on the camera. That for some reason came out kind of weird. The line just coming off the serial number here, it goes that way. I don't know, I went over it with a Sharpie, and now it looks just as weird as before, so I don't care anymore. It's just been a nightmare. Like I said, I was gonna go with the Alumahide 2. I decided not to, because of the weather. I thought it would have taken it, I don't know, weeks to cure, and I was glad I didn't, because with all the problems that I've had with this, I probably would have gone through the bottle of Alumahide and still had a bad looking receiver. Anyway, so the receiver's done, and all the accessories are in. I was waiting for that, and they finally all came in, and now I'm going to let this sit for about another day before I start putting the shotgun together. It's dry, as you can see. I'm touching it, nothing on my hands, but I just want to give it one more day to just kind of sit and cure real well before I start putting things back on. In the meantime, I wanted to show you some of the other accessories that came in. Now, originally, I'll shift over here. I had gotten the ATI M4 style shotgun stock with a pistol grip. And I had the tactical shotgun forend also from ATI. And then I got in forend pistol grip, an ATI forend pistol grip, ATI heat shield. Got a Tacstar side saddle for it, and a UTG tack light. And then I've got the new safety kit. This safety button here has a raised thumb on it, unlike the let's see if I can find it here. Unlike the old, yeah, there you go, the old rubber stock safety button. This one is steel, and it has that raised thumb, so I'm really looking forward to having that on there. And then, like I said, I got this UTG 150 lumen tactical light. And so what I'm going to do is, this is going to sit for about one more day. And then probably while I'm watching what will hopefully be a Giants victory in the Super Bowl on Sunday, I'm going to put it together. And, I want to do some pre-cleaning before I get everything put back together. I've already cleaned up the all the guts inside. The words are escaping me right now. The stuff that goes in the receiver, the bolt assembly, there we go, and the trigger assembly have all been cleaned up. They're ready to go. I just kind of want to, oil everything up pretty good, and then start putting it together. So the next video you see will be the final product, everything put together. And then I'm probably going to do a video on some recommendations, because this has definitely been a learning process and a frustrating one, but it's also something that I'm still very happy that I did. So if you will tune in to my next video, which should be up in a couple days, you will see the final product, and I will give some suggestions. So until then, stay safe, enjoy the Super Bowl, go Giants, and thank you for stopping by.